I was talking to one of our patrons a couple of months ago about the model for Chamber Dance Project. And I realized that it was profoundly impacted and affected by someone I admire in ballet history. And that's Serge Diaghilev, who created the Ballet Russe. Because what he did was bring together incredible artists of all genres, musicians, composers, designers, and he would put them together with a specific project in mind and then say, go. The works that were created in that decade were unbelievable, and the artists he brought in were astonishing and went on to be some of the greatest of the 20th century. So while we're no Ballet Russe, and I'm certainly no Serge Diaghilev, I do realize that that model of trusting, bringing together incredible artists is what I believe and what we're doing at Chamber Dance Project. Dance is a performing art, and part of that is working with music and musicians live. I've never felt that dance was as powerful when you put on a tape. And so part of my founding Chamber Dance Project was the basis of live music and dance, dancers and musicians working together. It's an entirely different experience when you're not seeing the musicians. So I also have them on stage performing with us so that they're part of the visual picture that actually adds to it, because there's the motion and the sound of both of them coming forward. This season in particular, I'm very proud of the music we have. Not only our resident quartet, but we've also invited a guest pianist for Alejandro Ceruta's Extremely Close. It's a powerful score by Philip Glass, aren't they all? And we have our jazz trio coming back from 2 years ago to do the Cole Porter songs for Songs by Cole. And this year, for the first time, we have a computer composer artist working with us, Jimmy Garver, who's going to be doing it live next to Matt Turney, our director, who's going to be reading the poem of Love Song of Jalfred Prufrock. And Jimmy will be mixing it live in front of the audience. We often talk about Chamber Dance Project as getting closer to the art. So what does that mean? Seats closer, row A, row B? Well, that's possible, but those aren't exactly the best seats anyway. We do perform in intimate settings that heighten the experience, but we go much beyond performances. Getting people closer to the art, to me, means bringing them into the process. That means in rehearsal, watching what's happening, and I don't mean a performance in a studio, I mean actually watching, as our guest did in January, a choreographer like Annabelle Lopez-Ochoa working on something live, and that's where the process happens. It means bringing them to intimate evenings with the artist, one-on-one, 1-on-20, like we've done throughout the year in our Evening with the Artist program, so that it is a process of the artist talking about and showing how they prepare for and perform, but also interacting with the audience. Like, why is the instrument made this way? How do you feel in point shoes? What is it like to work with one choreographer 1 hour and literally another choreographer another hour? So Chamber Dance Project embraces creating tremendous experiences from the studio to the stage to get people closer to the art. I'm excited about our new season at Harmon Hall, June 20th through 22nd. New Works Plus. In it, we bring together voices of our times with some of the most powerful performers of our times. We have 2 world premieres, 1 DC premiere, and we have live music. 9 musicians on stage throughout the night. We have work that is poignant and beautiful, and we have work like Prufrock that's going to push the edge just a little bit. Our guest choreographers are Alejandro Ceruto and Annabelle Lopez-Ochoa, and with those 2 and our rep, you must be there.